Okay, just to share with you, right? Day one has been a hectic one where I was actually learning about CSS Box Model, right? So on the screen, we can see that these are the two projects which I started with, where I was going through Angela using course in a Web Development Bootcamp. So this is it. So we were instructed to actually create this, right? As you can see, some boxes, right? So that we can actually arrange them using what? CSS, yeah, which has been a hectic one for me. And well, I just included everything within the HTML document, of which the solution was also requiring us to do the same. But the hectic part is the project number two, right, where we had actually to create something, not like this, but let me actually show you the original code where we had to actually apply 10 pixels, right? And the solid border line was actually white, not this one. So let me just write white. And we actually instructed to actually write all this code in CSS, of which for me I actually started by actually writing everything in HTML, which was the first one here, where I included everything within the HTML code. Then later on I had to actually start again after I revised a feedback on what we should do. So this is what I actually managed to do, right? So it's not hard. It seems like it's a lot of code to be typed, but it's not hard. What I only typed here is actually the style sheet, where I linked the style sheet called star.css, and then this link rel whatever about the font. I actually copied it from Google Fonts because I wanted to actually use the specific font that she wanted us to use, which the font which she wanted us to use was this one, they called Libre Baskev. I don't know how to pronounce it, and it was difficult and it was hard for me because I didn't know how to actually use the font from Google actually to just import it in your website. So when aligning this whole thing, right? At first it was a bit weird and difficult, but I managed to go through it. How? Because I just used, like, let me just, yeah, I'm being fast. Okay, so the first thing, right, where you can see the width covers 100%, right? First of all, I did it without using the width covering 100%, where I found that the image of this Daenerys from God, right? Game of Thrones, I think so. It was just filling up this space, not the whole thing. So what I later did, right, on the video, Angela mentioned that, well, we should apply with 100% so that it just uses the image should actually use the rectangle shape, the width, where we defined it by actually giving how many pixels, by the way? Oh, I did not include it. It was like, no, it was a different one. Oh my goodness, what am I saying? Okay, I think I'm mixing up the project, but I do understand here, right? As you can see, right, there is this code where we are shaping this div. The div here is actually going for every shape within every shape within this output, right, is using the height and width, where I can actually change it so that you can see if I change it to 200, it actually affects everything. So this is what I was doing actually. But now, as you can see, the contents of uh of this paragraph, right, it's kind of like going outside the box, which I may actually try. I'm not yet good with this, but let me try to see if I can actually say the content should fill, we should only fill in the box. How can I achieve that? If you have a answer, please let me know. Okay, with 100 percent, it won't do that, right? It won't. Why? I don't know. I just need it to be actually within the div. So let me see the way the paragraph is. Okay, it's within the first div, right? So the first div, if I can say with 100%, that means it's actually using the width of the screen, which is not good. So how do I make sure the text is only covering the whole box? I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. Maybe you tell me. I don't know what must be done here. Margin bottom 400 px. What happens? Nothing happens here. I don't know. I'm actually confusing myself here. I don't know why. So if you can help, please help, so that maybe I can actually ask ChatGPT on how I can actually do it. Yeah. All right, so see you. Thank you for watching. This is what I learned so far, and I know how to actually use CSS Box Model, but with a pretty more practice, with experiments, I'll get to understand everything. Cheers. This is what I learned, and I hope you a very blessed journey in your coding and programming. Yeah.